better around there. It's better around there.
And watch whatever's more exciting.
The last Saturday on a sunny day. Up here I've got a new stats man, Stewie Lowe, who won't be commentating. Also I've got Kristen David Hill up in Darwin fishing. So swearing's a bit. But the game has just started. We've had a night, quite soft, but still a pretty good neck. We've got White Hills for the northern end, or the end, and Colbo kicking towards the southern end. Much of a breeze today, sort of gently floating from the westerly. The coach, they've moved on, but reasonably well, sort of less superstar-y, but more even across the field. A gap between their top and bottom players. Ooh, they've just had a snap there at goal, White Hills. Today we've an avocado healthy chip, so that'll be. I'll get to rate them a little bit later. A few Melbourne cans. With Tim Holoboski, who's had a couple of stints at Colbo. He's been in the coach's box so far this year, but stepping up for his first senior game. He played seconds last week pretty well against Elmore, but I think Bully was keen to bring in a few bigger bodies, so Darcy Brown and Jude Ryan go out, and Tim Holoboski.
Logan.
Oh, Logan's in. There's someone else went out too that I can't remember. Yeah, and White Hills have got the first one. Bit of yelling and screaming going on from the Colbo box. Not unusual, but Bully is up there today, so that won't help. I noticed in the paper today, Stu, that Colbo has lost nearly every first quarter so far this year. So there's a stat for you.
That's a good one.
Yeah, but clearly they.
It's young Sam out today.
No, Sam's on the bench. Sam Ryan. Yep. Actually, he's just come off the bench and gone to full forward. Got the flowing locks. Got the headband. Reminiscent of his father, who used to have a sort of poodle perm type operation going on, which made him sort of unfeared by the opposition. His Uncle Jack also a beautiful sort of much darker poodle perm.
Going to have much fun commentating if it's down that end of the ground.
No, it looks like it's going to be up the far end of the ground all day, and as the ball gets a bit slippery, it might get quite sort of scrappy. Colbo, of course, played Elmore for the second time this year last week in what was a pretty dirty day for Colbo. Lucky to get away with a win, really. Elmore had the better of it. And here's a chance through Stephen Toohey. Can't pick it up. Laneway goes back to Tom Hill. Tom Hill looking for the Dutchman, number 6. Sort of at centre half forward. He handballs it to... I don't know what happened there. Cocked a handball up, but manages to get the free kick and finds Logan eventually. Too far out to score, I think, Stu. And pinpoints Stephen Toohey just inside the 50 metre. Not confident about kicking it. Goes even wider. Jed Brain right in the pocket. Up against the old Boundary Hotel. Possibly the best pots in Bendigo. Lakeview also pretty good. I've got into more trouble at the at the Boundary. Now, Jed Brain comes in. It's going to land at the top of the square. Sam Ryan had the sit. Gets down to Stephen Toohey. Can't pick up. Well tackled. Going to be ball up, about 15 metres out, right in front of us. The umpire wasn't happy with the throw up, so she's going to do it again. Apologises. Jed Brain taking on the ruckman and managed to shark it up in the air. Sam Ryan a chance. Oh, nearly came down with it, but it falls to White Hills. No. They run it around the wing. Have to get it open on the right page. Good work there by the Sniger Snake. Sniger Snake was quite poor, but he's last week. But his parents are here today. You can't miss his dear old dad's circles. He's sort of size of a house. Stephen Toohey picks it up on the half volley. He's prominent early. It looks like Logan going hugging the boundary, looking for James Brain. Oh, can't quite pull it in. Rushed over for a throw-in. White Hills 1-1-7. Colbo yet to score. Good throw-in. Hadley Surrett gets the tap down, but I think it's Logan under there. No, Luke Moore. No. Luke Moore had a great game last week from Finley via the Shep Swans. There is Hadley with a beautiful rush kick. The brothers' brain is Hugh Barlow, back into the team this week. He's up against, hoisted up in the air, that might suit. Oh, Luke Moore fumbled. Well, he lays a good tackle though, and Jed Brain's there. Again, same position for a throw up as before. New White Hills ruckman. Falls to James Brain, quick snap out, and a nice little goal. That was nice work for Brain. I think he was ostensibly the ruckman. Registers Colbo's first for the day.
Oldest man on the ground, taking the breath.
Yeah, 36. Well, 35. That's Dutchy. I think Matty Reardon might be just behind him. Tom Hill certainly looks older. But still a bit of youthful vigorousness in Tommy. Renowned for occasionally letting the siren go at about 3 in the morning. I don't know, he probably hasn't done that for a while. I missed that actually. That's a sort of scrambling, crappy sort of setup there. Looks like number 3, Lane Wei, at the bottom. Surrett up versus 36, Blake Hogan. Riodo managed to pick us up, but it's tackled, slung. Number 7, James Davies, he's a big lad. There's Tom Hill, he couldn't quite pick it up, gets bloody sat on his head and gets the free kick. I think Tommy might be sneaking up to his 200th game, Stu. If he plays next week, it'll be down at Heathcote. he might have next week off, so it could be at Colbo, but who knows, the way we manage the game played here, it probably happened about 6 weeks ago. So we got Joe Barlow's on the ground, number 51, son of Daisy. He goes back towards the forward flank looking for Hadley Surrett. Nice mark by the big Horser. Assistant principal, he tells me, at Greater Shepparton. Looks for the evergreen Matty Reardon. Couldn't take it, so it's out. Out of bounds just in front of the scoreboard. Score reads 1-6 Colbo Abbon to White Hills 1-17. Of course, today's a day of pretty great excitement. There's probably a lot more people watching the AFL today in Colbo than actually watching the game here, because Colbo's own Cooper Hamilton is making his debut. So anyone sitting at home, don't listen to me. Turn it over and watch young Cooper make his debut over in Radelaide. Best of luck to him. I know. Here's Sam Ryan. Quick kick. Quick kick towards the tennis courts. Sam, being a keen tennis player, probably forgot what sport he was playing. Or maybe some hair got in the road. So out in the full, in front of pylon number 1. Number 39, Reece Irwin. I think he was named in the best last week. Looks like he's a back flanker. Centres it. Nice diving mark there by number 3. Back to Irwin. Puts his teammate under pressure, who is sort of poleaxed there by, I think that's number 7, Todd Clark. Gives away the free. But that White Hills bloke can thank his teammate there for setting him up there. He goes further along the wing. Matty Reardon's down there at the bottom. It's not going to get out of there. Another throw up. The thirds were gallant in defeat. Had just talking to the coach earlier. He was very pleased with their efforts. White Hills being a very good team. I think the seconds coach would be happy too. I looked today and there was a 180 percentage point difference between White Hills at the top of the ladder and Colbo at second last, or third last, wherever they are. Anyway, Colbo weren't by any sense disgraced, so they managed to get 4 or 5 goals, I think. They lost probably by about 10 goals. Yeah, that was a good, much improved effort. Though Sam Brown might have played his last game. If he was a horse, you'd bloody send him to the knackery. He's got ice on his ankles and his knees. He tried to do a balk today, which was quite funny. But yeah, he also managed to do some good things before he broke down. Here we go, back to the footy. We got number 4, and sort of in the back line. From the Colbo half forwards enables Snigersnake to lope off and take an intercept mark. Shields. Snigersnake keeps rolling, just languidly handballs it to the opposition. Wasted all his good work. White Hills, that looks like Irwin again. He's been busy. Nearly coughs it up. Good tackle there. Yes, that's awarded. Oh no. Number 2, that looks like Gavin Bowles, former medal winner. Gavin Bowles couldn't quite That's find his teammate. That's number 14 doing some good work. That is eyes open McMurtry. Jimmy, the younger brother of Sniger Snake. Gets awarded for Shane. He gallops down the side of the wing. Both players up against each other. Sam Ryan and James Brain. That's out the back. And the venerable number 12. It's good. There's Irwin again. He's been busy this quarter. But Colbo set up well again. Oh no, Irwin finds a teammate. Sort of still at centre half back. Wider again. Whitehill's moving it very wide now. Up against the Heusler's John Deere sign on the wing. 3 kicks, they've moved about 30 metres. No, the bloke tries to play on, and he's going to get absolutely pinged there. That looks like Bromley. Sort of a hacky sort of kick. It looks like the no boundary on today. Only one. Yeah, sort of fairly typical foot. Kick by Todd Clark. That's might suit Stephen Toohey, but he's got the speed wobbles. James Brain does a nice little tackle. Good tap out there by Whitehills. Looks like Jed Brain at the bottom of that. Umpire throws it up. It's in the forward pocket. Suits Whitehills again. No, Jed Brain snakes it. Can't get the handball away. Will Lowe in good form. No, coughs it up. Whitehills have got the advantage. There was a grace or displeasure from the bloke next to me as his son and heir. Might have cost Colbo a goal. No, they've cost him a point. That's Whitehills 1-2 to Colbo's 1 goal. Bloody green pair of boots there on number 13 for Colbo. Benny Barton. Dermot Brereton would be bloody happy with them. That looks like Logan Fitzgerald, the younger of the Fitzgerald brothers. Looking for Todd Clark. He can't take it. Good pressure from Whitehills. Comes out. Whitehills have got it. There was a bloke on their own there. 17, that's Logan Fitzgerald. He does some nice work. But it's still scrappy, scrambly play. Comes out to Green Boots Barton. And he finds Huey Barlow on the back flank. Right up against the boundary. Right near the cricket nets. Little up and under, which is Huey's specialty. Over the top of all the players, which is not usual for Hugh. There's Huey on his own. He's been prominent. He finds Luke Moore in the middle of the ground. Switches to Dutchy. He's looking for Will Lowe. He might set up for a kick towards James Brain. Oh yes, lovely. Well weighted kick from Willie Lowe there. James Brain will be, he's got a pretty acute angle, but he's only about 5 metres out. He's going to do the around the corner, and very successful. It's goal number 2 to James Brain. Colbo hit the front. And here we have a couple of Winolda's finest farmers sitting behind me. Big Greg Norman. And I can't remember the other bloke's name. He never ever pays his bets, which makes him a welcher. He's the welcher, Mark Barlow. Hopefully I'll get those blokes up for an interview. Anyway, Colbo, 2 goals 12, White Hills 1-2-8. Greg Norman, one of the finest fullbacks Rushworth ever produced, except for perhaps Bill Johnson. Anyway, back to where we go. It's shuffled out to the wing. Ben Barton trying to pick it up. It's tackled. The umpire says too high. Oh, Benny Greenboots. Boy, hell, they're bright. He kicks it out of bounds. Yeah, Logran was offered no hope there. So right in front of White Hills, a bench. He goes backwards, number 4, Benny Bacon. The old Bacon. I don't know if he's any relation to Kevin Bacon, former Colbo superstar. Sun's gone out and it's got a bit cooler. Boundary throw in, suits White Hills. Oh, Hadley comes crashing through. Bowls a bloke over. He might have actually got him around the head. That's the last thing you want, is the big bloody horse running through your spinal column. He's earned the free kick there. They go backwards. They've been doing that a bit, White Hills. Colbo's manned up sort of very well there again, so it's going to chips it again, back out wide. Playing his number 7 again. He's bloody Davies. He's got a big long kick on him. Oh, the White Hills bloody sharked it off the back of the pack, and probably should have kicked the goal there, but there's another point. It takes it to 1-3-9. Colbo still the 2 straight goals, both to James Brain. Yeah, James Davies, number 7 for White Hills. That was a big 60-metre kick. Anyway, Colbo from the kick out, looking for a horse. It's over the back. White Hills getting his pants pulled down, number 18. He'll have to pull them up. Comes back to Logan. Fitzgerald. Jed Brain's got the sit, might go out of bounds. No, he can't keep it in. The one boundary umpire today, he's got a busy day ahead. Free kick in the ruck. No, it's a White Hills free kick, I think. I think against Hadley Surrett, he's given away a couple of free kicks. There's Irwin again, 39. He's busy. Number 9 for White Hills, going for goal. That's a better kick. That's a great kick from the boundary line. Jack Fallon. Take a bow, son. He's the coach, is he? Thank you, Stats man. The coach for White Hills, Jack Fallon. Just earned his pay there. That was a nice little kick. Big kick. So that puts White Hills back in front. They're 2-3-15 to Colbo 2 goals 12. Yeah, there's a bit of a crowd around we got the big screen set up here at Colbo with Cooper Hamilton.
Looks like Toby Green just kicked the goal.
Well, White Hills, this is number 13. Jimmy McMurtry wins a free kick, which is well done because there was two of their blokes. Laneway plays on. Back to Jed Bryan. Back to Laneway. Hoiks it towards White Hills man, unfortunately. He plays on. That's the coach again, Fallon. He's actually a bit bigger than he looked from up the other end. Fit looking, who? Oh, that's a good tackle there by Jed Bryan. He gestures to settle everything down. Knowing how mad he is, that probably won't work. There he is. He finds the evergreen Matty Reardon, 35 years of age. He goes over the top. Turn around, finds Sniger Snake in the middle of the ground. He's getting a few kicks in the middle of the ground. Again, he runs off his man. But that's Fallon playing in a sweeping role. He eludes Clinton Shields. Bromley's there to tackle. White Hills got one man, a hacky sort of kick. Finds Tom Hill. Quick handball. Finds Holoboski in the number 15. Oh no, a short little kick over Lane's head. It was marked by White Hills. By the coach again. He's been good in the last 5 minutes. Goes into the centre. Max McMurray. There's Jed Bryan looking for a Colbo. Ben Barton answers the call. Green boots. Looking for Sam Ryan got the chest mark. About 70 metres out. Call to play on. Oh, nearly a mark to Laneway. He managed to bottle it up. He went for a cuddle there. Bit of a man cuddle, you think, Stu? He's looking a bit like a drowned rat. Laneway. Shields in the ruck. Nearly grabbed it out. And then lays on top of him. That'd be uncomfortable for the bloke underneath. Shieldsy again in the ruck. Up against big tap out by big Jackie Davies. Sam Ryan. Bit of a hip and shoulder there. Number 13. Oh, there's the siren. There's the siren. Quick score, White Hills 2-3-15. Colbo 2 goals 12.
I'm just popping in here. It's Damien. If there is stuttering on the video, it's purely the local Optus tower does not have enough bandwidth, and if you watch, it will continually sort of basically stuff up. And it's called polling, and what they're doing is they're allowing me full bandwidth for a while, but then I'm eating up too much on the tower, so they a couple of minutes. It's a pretty common strategy. There's nothing I can do. I brought a new dongle, thought that might be it. It is purely the tower's bandwidth. Okay, so there's nothing I can do. Thank you. And if you're wondering why I'm zooming in, I keep seeing people drinking these cans, and I wonder what they are. Ah, Great Northern. Sorry, just investigating.
Back in the second quarter. Got a bit of a AFL update. GWS gone out to a 5-goal lead with Colbo's own Hugh Hamilton. He's got playing here. Apparently, a stats man informs me that Colbo lost every centre clearance set in the first quarter, and Whitehills had 11 insides more than Colbo, inside 50s. Colbo just snuck through for a point there, but there's a Whitehills bloke, I think, lying prostate on the ground. Not really moving. I think it was in, I didn't see it. Look, what it was just in the mark attempt at the. Excuse me. He's not moving. That's not a good sight. Looks like a stretcher will have to be called for, I reckon. He's laying face down on the dirt. I didn't see it, Stu, but it looks like sort of in the marking, like from the kick out. That was sort of anyway. Old mate looks like.
They tell me young.
4 kicks or just first quarter. Sure, Colbo's even got a stretcher anymore. Maybe back to the old barn door operation. I don't know. We have Ray McAvoy there with a stretcher. People for the last days. Yeah, that's right. His nephew. Ray, of course, has 2 nephews in the AFL. Well, one's out injured, Benny McAvoy, and now Cooper Hamilton. Ray could have been adopted. I can't say that on the radio. At the telly. Maybe hoping that Hugh can see his fierce look.
What happened, Jared? Busy.
This old mate must be in a bit of trouble, I think. They haven't put the stretcher on him yet. The game's got to be. as we welcome back as poor old White Hills bloke he's in a bit of a bad way. I've got his neck trussed up pretty good.
Is it in a marking contest?
I think so, yeah. There was a sort of a bit of a scrabble there. Colbo ended up sharking and getting the goal. Anyway, Colbo had the ball in the wing through Matty Reardon. Looking for Shields, can't find him. White Hills handballing backward. There's a punch towards the pocket. One's. Oh, Gavin Bowles, former HCFL medal winner, but he kicks it straight to Eyes Open, McMurtry. Oh no, Benny Barton, sorry. Eyes Open will be there somewhere, trying to please his dear old dad. Long kick into the pocket, and someone stand up and took a beautiful mark. That's James Brain again. And he go over the top, and I reckon that is Laneway. Laneway posing there for a 50, even though he's only about 5 metres out, which might be a bit further than he can kick. We'll find out. Oh, what a shocker. Oh, Laneway, chop your leg off.
Draggy.
Dreadful. For 5 metres out, he lucky to get a point. No doubt Coach Bull will be very pleased with that little effort. There's a nice bit of work there from James Brain too. Beautiful mark. Anyway, he's going to be... Here's Colbo scooping it out. Todd Clark. Big horse onto the left. He's had a good start to the season, Hadley. There's Will Lowe bursting out of the pack. And kicks accurately. For Will's first of the game. And it'll be Colbo's for... he's kicked one, surely. That takes Colbo 3 goals, 2-20 to White Hills 2-3-15. White Hills, of course, down a man. What happened to him, Jared? Oh, so he's back injury, right? Yeah, okay, that's good. Our trainer, Jared Kelly, has informed us that the White Hills bloke has got all his feeling, but he copped a knee in the back, so would be very, very sore. That's good news. Anyway, back to the Colbo's first centre clearance for the game. Finds Sam Ryan at centre half forward. Nice kick too.
Hopefully he'll kick this one.
Laneway, after kicking a bit of a Barry Crocker there earlier. Bit further out this time, which I don't know. He couldn't kick it from 5 metres. What can he do from 30? That's a better looking kick, but that's still in the same result, 1 point. Colbo 3-3-21, White Hills 2-3-15. Getting dark, I'm going to have to take the sunnies off. GWS are bloody smashing Radelaide. With Cooper Hamilton, he's got up to 6 stats. Well, let's hope so.
Good luck, charm.
According to my stats, he's also had 1 score involvement. He's taken 2 or 3 marks. Back to the footy, number 3 for White Hills. He's got it right on the boundary line, near the cricket nets. Goes inboard. White Hills like chipping it around, a la Colbo about 2 or 3 years ago. But if they're like Colbo, they'll cock it up as anywhere near they get the forward line. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. Another chip kick. Finds Irwin, who was busy in the first quarter. In front of Matty Reardon. White Hills. Quick boot up. It's got David Price and Tomboy. Good tap from Price to Tommy Hill. Tom Hill managed to sneak it out. Finds Joe Barlow. Quick handball. Back to Ben Barton, back to Joe Barlow. Kick along the netball wing. Can't find a Colbo player. Might go out. Sam Ryan's there. Can't hold the tackle. Back to Todd Clark. Back to Todd Clark. No, that's Todd Clark. That must be Logan. Goes way across the ground. Jed Brain right in the middle of the ground. Chips over the top. Finds the Dutchman. Quick handball. Laneway. Surely he can kick a goal this time. Strolls in. That's better from Laneway.
If he didn't kick it, James Brain would have been guilty.
Yes. Goes over the top of James. James gives him a half-hearted clap. That's Colbo, 4-3-27. White Hills, 2-3-15. A couple of McFadgen boys on the water boy job. Looking very excited to be doing it. Good on you, boys. Getting a few out of the middle. Bit out of the middle, yes. Surrett taps over his head. Oh, Will Lowe gets one across the head and plays on immediately. Good work from Will Lowe. There's James Brain out in front, getting held, or around the neck, one of them. He's come away with a free kick, probably about 45, 50 out. Got a bit of a rough head, James Brain, but used it well to that on that occasion. Comes in looking for his third. Nice kick. Is it going to fade? No, it hasn't. That's another goal. That's James Brain third. He's playing well today. That's 5-3-27-33. White Hills 2-3-15. The goal kick is James Brain 3, Will Lowe 1, and Len Wee with 1.
1 goal.
1 goal, 2, yeah, and 1 absolute shocker. Got Jude Parsley Ryan doing the running today. Been dropped from the seniors after 1 game. Probably because he was annoying people in the pub. The ball up and no advantage to anyone. The umpire's going to throw it up again. Right in the mud heap of the number 2 pitch. White Hills gets the tap down. Again, no clearance possible. No Colbo laneway dragged off the ball. Will Lowe's in there. Can't get away. Another ball up. 3rd in a row. If you're wondering why there's less swearing today, still some, but less. It's because Kristen David is up in Darwin. Won't be listening to this. Fishing somewhere off. It looks like the umpire's giving White Hills a push in the back. Still in the centre. Goes wide again. They've been chipping around all day, White Hills. Slightly longer that time, looking for the coach, Fallon. This goes over Matty Reardon. He's tackled well. Umpire saying no prior. Good tackle there by McMurray. McMurray, fresh off Canadian TV show. Hadley gets the tap out, but no advantage. Number 3 for White Hills, little tap along the boundary line. Luke Moore's in there. Joe Barlow's in there. That's a try to number 11. Gets it over the line. Number 11, he looks like he'd rather be at Groove in the Moo. And is he? Ashton Thompson. Got the preppy beard. That's over the top of the ruckman. So it's Fallon. He's been a good player. Hugh Barlow couldn't pick it up. Holoboski's tackled well. Got a few pictures more than last time we saw him, Tim. Probably can't really get it too many more on there, but he is Tim Holoboski with the quick kick. Number 7, the big fella for White Hills. Can't get it. He's up against Dutchy. A bit of a mismatch in the height there. Dutchy's got a race on. Still the quickest bloke in our club, despite being the oldest. White Hills have been able to, well, they haven't quite cleared it yet. They go into the centre, where they will clear it. No, 31. Nathan Moffat, Alan Moffat. He's had a shocking kick, finds Jed Brain. Open goal, can he? Yes. Oh, that'll hurt White Hills. Went that kick across the ground and read very well there by Jed Brain, and he'll enjoy that, and he'll enjoy telling White Hills how good it felt. Oh, that's be disappointing for the Hillies. They had quite a few players on the other side of the ground and opted to go across, make the switch. Didn't pay off this time. Jed Brain's first of the day.
Blended in with the turf.
Yes, yeah, the turf is looking a little light green. Probably a bit too wet for Sinatra to put some urea on there. Plus urea at $1,700 a tonne, it's probably a bit of a stretch to put any on there as well.
So go match opponents.
Yeah. There's a free kick given to White Hills from the centre. I think it's against Luke Moore. Maybe a push to the back, something like that. Right. They go out towards the flank. Eyes open is outmarked. White Hills have got it. Edge of the square is Irwin again. He's lively. Puts it out at number 3. There's a awkward looking kick. Hadley gets a bit to it. Finds Sniger Snake. He coughs it up. White Hills, I reckon that was touch, but no. That's a goal to White Hills. That's their third.
Max McMurray. No,
that's McMurray.
No, Sam Bolt.
Sam Bolt.
Patrick Efting.
Pat Efting. It was Eftings played for Mounts, were they?
Yeah.
Sheep Efting.
Yeah.
Wonder if he's in a relation. I have to talk to two. There was Sheep and Lamb Efting. Played for Rochester and Mount Pleasant. Patrick. He might be the unborn lamb.
I think they've got to be related somehow.
Yeah, a sheep, lamb. He's not a ram. He might be a goat. Oh, there's a big strong tackle there. Sliding in was Holoboski. White Hills bloke cannon in. Number 23. He's getting up slowly. It's Braden Fallon, I dare say the coach's brother. Finds number 7. James Davies, the big fella, got the big mullet. Nice leg on him too. Big long kick again. Over the back, Tom Hill managed to find Benny Barton. Clearing kick. Out in front of Logan. Logan does well. Quick kick off the ground is good play. Clint Shields, oh. He hung the elbow out to dry there. Luckily he sort of missed the opponent, but it was...
Shane Wilson.
He did the sumo. Hope you're there watching sumo, but minus the arm guard with a steel ruler in it, unfortunately. Always
10 metres earlier.
Always an effective tactic. Hopefully Shane's watching the AFL. Well, I'm sure he'll message me if he isn't. Anyway, White Hills have managed to get it to centre half forward. Again, they go out wide. Couldn't make the White Hills player, but he's able to pick it up. Goes towards a pocket. There's more Colbo people there. Eyes wide open. He managed to get out, Jimmy McMurtry. The man who sleeps with his eyes open. The lizard. He could be a snake. Snakes have got 2 eyelids. Well, his brother's a Sniger snake. He might be the brown snakes. Todd Clark, who's had a good season. No, he dropped it. Lucky not to give away the free. White Hills. Quick kick. Oh, I think Dave Price is going to get pinged there for holding. Our back pocket. He was looking forward to today's game. Bit of wet weather footy. His opponent, Trent McGough. No, Mitch Dole. He's leading goal kicker for White Hills, I believe. Only a little fella. Oh, rock and roll Dole. It's on a fair angle, probably 35 out. Sort of skipping approach, comes in, looks good. Umpire doesn't move. That's a goal. That's 2 in a row to White Hills. They've had a good passage of play. That'll be 4-3-27. Colbo 6-3-39. We'll get a quick AFL score. See what Cooper Hamilton's up to. What? Bloody hell. GWS Giants 73. Adelaide Crows 15. 11-7 to 2-3. That's a shellacking. It's over in Adelaide too. Just get the stats up. No, that's Callan Ward. You don't want him. Hamilton, 6 disposals, 5 kicks, 1 handball, 4 marks. Anyway, back to Colbo. It's out the pocket near the White Hills bench.
Definitely impressive in his first game.
Yeah, hopefully he gets another. Sounds good. Microphone drop there. We've had a couple of chips today too. Some parmesan and cheese and garlic. Well, there's an advantage for White Hills here. Reardon versus the opponent. Everyone overruns it. There's Tom Hill, he drops it. A couple of White Hills blokes combine well. Tom Hill harassing. White Hills kicks it up in the air, Benny Barton underneath it. Couldn't take it. Number 11 picks up. Huey Sniger Snake breaks a tackle, and now he's into a bit of clear air. Finds number 1, Lukey Moore. Plays on quickly. He's got Sam Ryan out in his own. Sam hasn't been too bad today. Got the white boots. Nice kick along the wing. That's going to suit.
No, he didn't.
Suit Stephen Toohey. Got the burners on. Runs a long way, but he finds beautiful kick from Stephen Toohey. Finds James Brain. He's going to go over the top. Back to Stephen Toohey. They're swapping there, and an easy goal there. After a couple in a row from White Hills, there's a nice one to Stephen Toohey. Unselfish play from James Brain.
Definitely.
But good play from Stephen Toohey. He ran on and got the easy little dessert. But good play. Good play from Colbo. Moved it all the way around, starting with the Sniger Snake and the back line.
Pretty good. Probably had 12 possessions for the game.
Yeah, he has been one of the better players. There's Clint Shields in the ruck now. White Hills able to get the clearance. Well, Joe Barlow lucky not to give away free there. White Hills into the forward line. Mitch Dole up early, but he's getting tackled well there by Matty Reardon. Very well. He gets the free kick. Does Reardon, 35 years old.
Still got it.
Finds Huey Sniger. Sniger plays on. Finds his brother eyes open. Eyes open, number 14. It's hard to tell whether he's asleep or awake, but he is moving, so he's awake. Plays on now. Looking for Luke Moore. Diving mark. That's a great mark there from Mr. Moore. Middle of the ground, just near the cricket pitches. Stabbing kick. It's going to suit Todd Clark perhaps. Todd Clark runs onto it. Shifts the ball around, finds Brain. Is he able to get it around? Yes. That was a beautiful quick play again. Good work by Luke Moore and Todd Clark there in the middle. And nicely finished by James Brain. Number 4 for him, Stu. 4 goals, James Brain. And 1 goal each to, there's Jed Brain, Lane Way, and Will Lowe and Stephen Toohey. So, Colbo 8-3-51, White Hills 4-3-27. By my maths, that's a 4-goal lead. That's 5 minutes to go. roughly in the second quarter. Sounds like half time in the AFL. GWS players look happy. Adelaide look unhappy.
Well, probably don't know yet whether he's ended up on his mate Josh Rochelle, do we?
That's right, he's another pioneer too, isn't he? Bushranger. Oh, of course, Chep Swans.
Yep, that's it.
Colbo, what have they done there? That's a point. I don't know who kicked that. Yeah, is that Jason Rochelli's
Yes, it is. Yes.
son?
So that's Lane again.
Lane Way. He's been inaccurate today. He'll be hoping he'll be more accurate this evening.
Yeah, he's Jason. Apparently a ship's young.
He was a very good player, I reckon. White Hills have the kick out, goes wide. Sam Ryan's there, couldn't bring it down. Battles on. White Hills able to clear. On the wing, Ben Barton. Has he got any support? No. That's a good driving tackle. Barton over the boundary line. Here we've got a couple of dodgy looking characters sitting in front of us. Charlie McLean, his cousin Jack, on the rum and cokes by the look. Who's that? Jed Brain got bloody nearly wiped out.
Letting him know, dude.
Good tackle there. Oh, bloody Leo Sayer by the look of it. Leo Sayer makes him feel like dancing. White Hills with the free. Good punch there by Price. Finds more. He seems to have time. Burns a couple of handballs, but his kick is that's that big Jack. What's he done with the ball? Looking not his intended target, but I reckon that's Gavin Bowles. Number 2, yes. Nice kick from Bowles. That was good play from White Hills. Finds their coach, Fallon. He's kicked at least one. Tommy Hill on the mark. Probably about 35, 40 metres out. Oh, no, kicking for the arc, whatever the arc is. I think it's only 45. Comes in. It's just going to make it, I think. That's a go. Oh, it's a point. Oh, hit the post. There we go. Score check, 8-4, 52 Colbo, leading White Hills, that should be 4-4, 28. Jed Brain marking the pocket, right in front of us. His opponent is telling him which way to go, which is helpful, and he goes in that direction. Big pack of players, all could have injured the leg there. White Hill, Colbo players not happy with that bit of play. Big Clinton in there, the bum pats. He's like a big old Dorset ram trying to charge his way through. Anyway, the play goes on. There's Laneway gets tackled hard. Gets out to Jed Brain, gets it out to Barlow. Joe, that is, not his cousin Hugh. There's Will Lowe, can't burst free, gets the hands free though. Laneway calls for it. Quick hands behind Jed Brain, but he's good enough to pick it up and gets off, gets dealt with afterwards.
No downfield going on.
No, that possibly could have been a downfield. There was just probably no Colbo players near the ball at the time. So Jed Brain probably near the corner of the centre square. Goes short. Logan had last week off with a bit of mine work. He works at Fosterville. Runs around on a bit of an arc. It's a nice deep kick. He's got a Colbo mark there. Too far away to see. James Brain again. He's been a handful for the White Hills backman.
Having a day out.
This is lining up for goal number 5. Not a bad half's work.
Hopefully, Tom.
Nice straight approach, nice kick. Absolutely textbook. Number 5, Jay Brain. And he gave at least one away. That's several of these goals have been from nice marks too.
Yeah, good delivery, man. The mids have sharpened their skills up a little.
Must be they just sort of try and sucker punch him in the first quarter. I do notice there's a couple of GWS jumpers getting floated about. A couple of the bull children walking around in GWS gear. That's good. Here we out to Joe Barlow. On the left, he's got a few kicks today, Joe. He played his first game last week, I reckon. Real gentleman, Joe Barlow. Anyway, he's wrapped up there, laneway underneath. Todd Clark back onto the ground. Ball up. Big Hadley. And no real winner there. But it's scooped out by Jed Brain, I think. Still lying on the ground. There's a free kick there to someone. It looks like White Hills for holding the ball. Todd Clark's given away a 50 there. Bit of a swing and armour. Don't see Todd Clark unhappy very often. It's
Best on ground performance last week.
he's been well held today. Number 6, Mitch Dole. Nice kick. Finds a teammate. Another short kick across there. That was probably not the go. But free kick to White Hills for holding. That one, I'm not sure that was there, but anyway, Gavin Bowles has got it. Very good player for a long time. Goes in. It's a good long kick. It's not going to be accurate though. It's a point. 9-5-59 Colburn Abbon to White Hills 4-5-29. Tom Hill looking for the got the kick out. Goes for a run. Finds Benny Barton. He was nominating Todd Clark, but Ben Barton was the man. Oh, there's a good mark there by number 7. He's got a leap on him as well as a beautiful long kick. Doesn't tend to be a short kicker. And that's half time. Colbo 9-5-59, White Hills 4-5. Some good play, I reckon. Sniker been playing well. Some good work there, James Brain, Stephen Toohey, Luke Moore. We'll be back in 20. How about now? Any good now? Yeah, that's what happens when you don't turn it on properly. Welcome back. I've just been talking for 10 minutes with no microphone on, which is probably, you've missed some of my best work there. Clearly been pretty good. In the meantime, we've Colbo have got a goal from Jed Brain, beautiful goal on the boundary line, and then White Hills have got the last one, which I think was Alan Moffat, number 31, driving a Ford. Driving a Ford, of course. Tom Hill with a nice work around the wing there. The handball was back at his feet, which didn't help. The GWS Giants are amassing a huge lead over at Radelaide, with Cooper Hamilton going along pretty good. I think he's got 6 or 7 disposals so far, taken 5 marks. Here's Dutchy, breaks clear, looking for Laneway in the middle. Gets the free kick after his arms are taken out. Will Lowe nearly gets taken out. That's the White Hills coach doing a bit of heavy work there in the middle. Laneway, little short kick. I'm not sure it's the full distance. Play on, it's eyes wide open. He plays on well. Another short kick. Bit of a shocker. Puts a lot of pressure on Benny Barton. I'd hate to see if those two blokes got together on the juice. Throw up just next to the Colbo wickets. White Hills bloke on the ground, not going to get away from that. 10-5-65 Colburn Abbott, 5-5-35 White Hills. Coach Bull was a little happier after the second quarter than he was at quarter time. Big swinging tackle there. Colbo gets the free kick. That's Laneway with that tackle. Heads towards James Brain. Got rid of his opponent and then couldn't take the mark. Finds Luke Moore. Little chip over the top. What's it going to do? No. It's through for a point. Will Lowe trying to get people to set up. 39. That's Irwin, I think. Very prominent in the first half. Takes a little trot, goes wide towards the tennis courts. The underground handball from White Hills. That's puts Alan Moffat in trouble, but gets it back, number 13. Ben Hughes finds Gavin Bowles on the wing. Big, that's looked like Alan Moffat as well, but big climb from number 31. Ben Barton goes to Bromley, but his handball is untidy. It's going to be another ball up. Heard a bit of netball news while we were away, but it wasn't good for Colbo. Sounds like White Hills has given us a toweling in most of the grades. Very strong netball club, of course, White Hills. Ball up on the far flank, favouring White Hills. Dutchy's in there. Held to him. There's a bit of niggle in this early parts. Quarter, there was Todd Colbo, someone's going to get it. Yeah, Colbo's got the free kick. Hadley Surrett being held. He's been very good all year, Big Hadley, and is pretty good in that first half too. That's a big monster kick. Look, Sam Ryan out of position. Does a nice little tap though. Dead Brain. Or is that Reardon? It was Matty Reardon. Good work there from Sam Ryan. There was 3 or 4 White Hills blokes there. So ball up again. Hadley Surrett looking for Will Lowe over his head. There's a bloke up there with his White Hills bloke. Someone in the nuts by the look of it. I know it's Colbo. Looking for the kick of the nuts. Jed Brain, yeah. Another bloke. Surrett position, taps it down to Logan. Quick, James Brain, centering kick. Shields couldn't mark it. Trying to get it out to Sam Ryan. White Hills through Irwin gets it away. Colbo tapped Irwin after he got his handball away, I think. There's a lot of roaring from White Hills. Warm crowd. White Hills, the Fallon, the underground kick finds low. Can't do anything with it. Ryan, quick handball. Rain wheels around. Brother in the goal square. Les Laneway. He's no good from 5 metres out so far today, but that time was much better. Little Laneway. That's number 2 for Laneway. 2 goals, about 5 or 6, I think. 2 goals, 3, says my stats man for Laneway. Jed Brain looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock. He's got a wrapping around his calf. And he's also walking like he's done the Kokoda track. He's muddy and limping. Leeches, yes. Hadley Surrett jumps and then taps. White Hills, Holoboski strong in there.
Good to see Bosky back.
It is good to see Tim. As I said, he played last week in the seconds. First game for Colbo for probably several years. Yeah. A few years at a couple of flags at Witcherproof with Coach Julian Bull. And then he's been coaching at Deniliquin for the last 2 or 3 years. Big thump from Hadley Surrett in the ball up. Favours number 11 for White Hills. He's good enough to find a teammate there. Number 3, Hamish Richards. Sniger Snake, battling hard. Cleans up his opponent, that's good work. He seems to have a lot of time. Finds Sam Ryan, who handballs back to a very hot, that was a hot potato. Sam put McMurtry under a lot of pressure, but he done well, gets a free kick. Finds Laneway with a short pass. Laneway goes around the wing. Jim Brain runs onto the ball, taps it ahead of him. That's about the end of his endurance, I'd say. But Todd Clark runs out. He's got a lot more endurance. Wheels onto the left. No, he's tackled. Should have been a bit more talk there, perhaps. That's Caden Skelton, number 26. Goes backwards. Finds McGough. Mitch Dole. White Hills, good thump there from Jed Brain, number 52, not happy with it. Riley Porter, he's not happy with his work. He hasn't spent much time on the ground, but he's like a second ruckman. No, he's not even that. Oh, it's a tough hit on Luke Moore there. He's unfazed by it. Good work there by White Hills. Ball up again. Now Porter's in the ruck. Holoboski with a tap out from Surrett. James Brain couldn't mark. A lot of pressure there by. That could have been deliberate. It's an interesting haircut there from the boundary umpire. Very reminiscent of early 80s new wave. Bit of a flock of seagulls type action. There's another ball up and 15 metres out from Colbo's goal. Jed Brain in the ruck against that Porter bloke. He pushed out Big Portaloo. Portaloo with a free kick. Looks like a stiff breeze would blow him over. Finds number 22. is maybe going to switch back across the ground. Call to play on. Doesn't know what to do, so goes long. Oh no. Rito away a free kick holding on number 7. That's Davies. He's been a good player for White Hills. Typically long kick over everyone's head. Big horse Surrett down there. The game's a bit scrappy, but it's not the worst spectacle we've seen. We've seen a couple of pretty bad ones.
Second quarter looked like it was going to open up and be free flowing.
Yes.
Sort of got a bit yuck again.
Yeah, it's a bit more dour this quarter. 11-6-72 Colbo, 5-5-35 White Hills. I reckon that's their coach, Jack Fallon, in the far old scoreboard pocket, Dean's shed pocket, kindergarten pocket, whatever you want to call it.
Credit to White Hills. 9 are probably their best 10 players.
Yeah, White Hills have lost a few. But the coach isn't a bad player and he's having a shot at goal. Not quite going to make it. White Hills have got the ball, tackled, and what's the result? Colbo free kick. Right in the White Hills goal. That was Matty Reardon there with the tackle there, goal-saving tackle. Oh, Colbo looked like they mucked this up. A bit scrappy. Yeah, it's going to be a ball up, luckily. Probably only about 10 or 15 metres out of the White Hills goal. Bit of a bad kick from someone way up the far end there. Shields is back in the ruck, giving Surrett a rest. He's resting down full forward. Bit of a size mismatch on Surrett, if they can get it down to him. Though it's up the other end of the ground in a minute. White Hills, underground handball. Picked up by Sniger Snake, who's been much better today. The coach gave him a razzle last week. He's playing well for his dear old dad here, side of a house, McMurtry. White Hills back into the forward line. Price is outmarked. That looks like a goal. Quick kick. That's brought White Hills back within 5 goals. 11-6-72 Colbo, 6-5-41. Wouldn't think the wind is favouring the northern end that much, but that's where all the play is. Portaloo gets the tap out. He's up against Clinton Shields, the mild-mannered accountant. Big punch by Clinton. The White Hills pick it up. Scrambling kick, going to suit Jed Brain. Picks up on the half volley, wheels around on the left.
Lovely.
Nice kick for his brother. Can't quite make it, but he runs onto it. Oh, pushed off her into a big puddle. Won't be pleased with that. For a boundary throw-in. Well, not a throw-in. There's no boundary umpires. Only bloody flock of seagulls.
A soggy part of the ground.
Yeah, the Colbo gets the kick towards.
Got it.
Might find Big Hadley Surrett. A diving mark on his knees. Yeah, he's right in front. Right distance out, about 30 odd metres, which means he'll probably miss it by a fair margin. Not a renowned goal kicker, Hatters. No one really looking at him either. He puts it on the boot, but that's magnificent. That's a real turn up. The players get around him because they're as surprised as anyone. That was just a sweet hit off the boot. What have we got score-wise? 12-6-78, Colbo, White Hills 6-5-41.
Closing in on his 200s too, hopefully by the end of the year.
He's one of Colbo's most important players. If he goes down, I think we're buggered. Anyway, throw up in the middle. Shields still in the middle. Smithy, yes. Moore's in there. A couple of White Hills blokes over on the netball wing.
Young Jimmy Duke.
Well, the snuffle up against. Some bloody. Oh, that's good news. He's inherited the Duke look, the big. Yes, yeah, he was looking good in the twos, Jimmy Duke. That's good. Son of Brian and Emma. Grandson of Sinatra. And Barry. There's a tap out there by Clinton. He's more of a puncher than a tapper. Though later in the rooms he's more of a bum patter. Big fan of the bum pat. Here he goes again. Clinton. Can't get the fist on it up against Portaloo. He's in there. Can't get it away. Good work there by Bosky. Gets it out to Pricey. James Brain's given away the free kick. They're reaching over the top to bash it forward. White Hills play on quickly. Get it to the half-forward flank. Bloke wheels onto the left. It's going to favour Riodo. Big smack there. Tennis style. Finds Will Lowe. Heads towards Jed Brain. Marked heavily by Hayden Wright. He's on a clamping roll on Jed Brain by the look of it. Oh, Hadley down right at full forward, couldn't take the mark. Does a big tackle, excellent. White Hill still able to get away, finds Mitch Dole. It's a bit of a underground kick, but it's very effective. Finds his teammate. Goes inboard. Again, we've got this chippy sort of style from White Hills. Go a bit longer now along the wing. But finds Clinton in the ruck. Clint Shields. What's he going to do? No, short pass. Finds Logan. Nice kick. Runs onto a running Sam Ryan. Heads towards James Brain. Bounces several times. Shines a bit of candy looking for Big Horser in the middle. Sticks the Dukes up. Couldn't stack it. There's about two blokes dragging him down.
Go back into the ruck.
Yes, he's going to work out a full forward. He gets up like he's been kicked around. Gets a handball to Brian. Oh, there's the White Hills bloke on the line. Cocked it up, but it went through for a point anyway. That's 12-7-79. Whitehall 6-5-41. Reece Irwin kicks out. Finds number 12. That's right. Back to Kevin Bacon. Kevin Bacon goes across the ground. Whitehills plays on. Clint Shields can't get at it. They play on again. Scrubby old kick, going to suit Benny Barton. No, he drops it. And well tackled too. He might... No, it's held to him. Probably should have taken that, Ben. That was Will Lowe, gets a kick away. Goes out of bounds in front of the Colbo bench. After Horse's unrestful stint to the forward line, successful stint to the forward line, he's back in the ruck, but he looks puffed. Throws the mid up, gets it. Luke Moore can't get it away. Good tackle there by Leo Sayer. Makes me feel like dancing. Surratt with a big punch. Good snag by Jed Brain. Sam Ryan's going to get it the free kick, being held. Oh, walks off like he deserved it. Not sure he did. Anyway, Ham's playing on someone with a fair bit of artwork. About 35 metres out. Ham Ryan looking for his first goal. Laneways practising his goal kicking next to him. That's going to help. No, it's hit the post.
Middle of the post.
Absolutely dead on the post. They've got a bit of a system here, Whitehills. They go short to the pocket and then they stuff it up. Irwin's got it under pressure. Back to Dave Wright. And Irwin again. There's good play from him. Affects the spoil. Goes to Dutch. Oh, it's chopped off. His kick was heading straight for laneway. Number 11 in the back pocket. Jake Dickens. Dickens cider. Oh, that wasn't really a mark to Portaloo, but he's claimed it. Get called to play on. Goes the long kick around the boundary. Ben Barton gets the fist. And tidies up again. It's going to... Oh, who's there? McMurtry. Out of bounds. 12-8-80 to 6-5-41 Whitehills. Yeah, very, very short. It's three-quarter time in Adelaide too. Here's Dutchy running through the centre. Kicks it. Finds James Brain. No, can't make it. Quick kick by Hugh Barlow is very effective. Bosky looking for the goal. James Brain gives him a spray. No, it's Jed Brain. Two assistant coaches there yelling at each other. Oh, Bosky gives him a grin because it was a pretty poor kick. Anyway, Irwin kicks out again for Whitehills. Not so effective that time. Oh, no, it is. There's Moffat. Oh, there's the siren. 12-9-81. 40-point lead to Colbo over Whitehills 6-5-41. Right, welcome back. Just missed a goal there to Colbo very early in the first quarter. Didn't see. Someone kicked that, I'm not sure who it was. Just getting me microphone ready and eating some chips. Anyway, that's Colbo out 13-9-87, 6-5-41, and they get it out again. Shields at centre half forward. Moves on quickly, goes forward looking for James Brain. Oh no, well played there, the full back. But it's going to suit number 1, Luke Moore. White Hills tackled him back and Luke Moore got on the end of it. Simple little tap through.
Yeah, that's it.
That was Luke Moore.
I didn't see, sorry.
Yeah, but that wasn't the first one, Stu. That was the second one. We got 2.
Sorry?
We've got 2 goals in quick succession.
You serious? Now my stats are right.
Yeah. I know who kicked the first one. I was eating chips.
So does anyone?
Well, Sam Ryan was there,
So Luke
and so was Clint Shields. Luke Moore definitely kicked the last one.
Wide back up.
I think so. Got a green light. White Hills get to kick out. Ben Barton does a good job there. Or falls over at the last minute. On the knees. Handballs it backwards. White Hills pick it up. Number 14. Turns around like a turning circle on it. Breaks the red and tackle. And then drops it. Couldn't break the big Hadley Surrett tackle. Wilt Lowe plays on quickly. Here's Sam Ryan on the wing.
No, they didn't get 2.
Yeah.
No. Well, Mark's got the scoreboard up, but 2.
Yeah, but Dean's out there not concentrating. James Brain centres it. Who we got there? We've got 2 White Hills blokes and Jimmy McMurtry. 2 19s. That's White Hills 19 on Spicker's number. And Bromley, cut off there by Jed Brain, has been prominent in the second half. Jimmy Davies, number 7, gets bundled over. At the interchange section between the two benches. Hadley Surrett gets the handball, finds White Hills player. Good tackle there by Logan Fitzgerald. Ben Barton picks up, finds Lane Fitzgerald to Hilaboski. Up and under kick. Shields up against 2 White Hills players. Good tackle there by Sam Ryan. Good tackle there by Luke Moore. Good pressure. Ryan tackling again. Oh, good kick out by White Hills, finds their coach in the middle. He plays on quickly, finds number 23. Goes to the handball. They're moving it well now, White Hills. No, they've cocked it up by a handball and get to Tom Hill's back. Tom Hill's back couldn't handle it though. Pricey gets away from Mitch Dole, but Dole outfoxes him. But Reardon with a timely fist. How many times has that happened in his career? I'd say at least 10,000 times.
So we're back on track. So Laneway kicked the first.
Laneway kicked the opening goal of the quarter, and then Luke Moore the second.
Yep. So Laneway's got 3-3 now.
That's Laneway's, yes, 3rd goal. Surrett with a backwards sort of tap out. Logan Fitzgerald. It's going to maybe go it? No, what? Yes. White Hills couldn't keep it in. Over near the actual scoreboard. A boundary umpire on that side, so the umpire will ball it up in. Goes out immediately. Noticeably cooler now, Stu. They got a bit of kick to them, the old garlic and parmesan. Stu might be kissing someone tonight, but I'm not going to be. Maybe Stu won't be now either. Keep away vampires, those things. Maybe keep away the spicy cough too, by the look of it. There's more garlic in them than chips. The French, them. A netball win. Green boots. Bright green. So kicks it in the man on the mark. Nearly chopped off by the Dutchman. The coach, number 9, he can't pick it up. Strong tackle. Out to the coach. Portaloo in front, but Riedo right on his hammer. Finds Bromley with a tap. Bromley over the top. Finds Logan Fitzgerald. Goes backwards to number 6, Van Ruswick. He goes wide along the wing. Holoboski's there. Sam Ryan's there, but he's bundled over. Throw up. Tim Hill, our very special president, he's lit. There's a lot of smoke, a lot of wet wood. The usual firelighter, Toot, he's in the bar. Saw a very unnerving thing this week too. Toot Morgan in on the side. It's very unpleasant.
Their own, but
enjoying it overly much. Matt had used exclusively some ring and hot deep heat into it, and he was in a lot of pain afterwards.
Ray's wife was wondering whether Ray would be coming home with it.
There was some conjecture that they might have swapped teams. Anyway, back to these teams, White Hills and Colbo. Surrett. That's Todd Clark bundled after he's kicked. I think that's going to, no, play on. He gets up pretty slowly. Oh, that might be laneway actually. Oh, Todd Clark, yeah, he's been very quiet. He's so quiet he's up in the selector's box. Might have pulled him out for the day. Tom Hills ventured down the forward line. Will Lowe takes a tackle. Luke Moore's in there. There's a throw. Quick kick off the boot by White Hills. Van Ruswick, quick handball to no one in particular, to White Hills actually. With Smother in there. Ben Barton's in there, picks it up. Handball's long to Bromley. Seamus goes long, looking for Jed Brain. He taps it down to Tom Hill, who snuck forward, looking for a goal in his 199th. White Hills have got a lot of players behind the ball. Reardon couldn't take it, gets a fist to it. That's Portaloo, he's quite quick. Ben Barton picks it up, shovels out a handball. There's Holoboski. He goes backwards to Surrett. Short little kick. Again Holoboski. He's going to slow it down right in front of the selectors. A couple of stats there. Nice kick. Oh, there's Snigerstein. He was looking around for a teammate. That's got pinged, deservedly. White Hills going towards the middle. Going to bounce in the cricket pitch. Slides off it like a bar of soap. Luke Moore couldn't pick it up. Gets it out to Clint Shields. Again, a scrappy handball. More scrappy handballs. All to White Hills. They kick it into the forward line. Reardon's underneath it. Taps it on. Hadley can't pick it up. Oh, he's... Gets one around the ear hole. The opponent from White Hills apologises with a pat on the back. Hadley is going to go for a loping run. Reardon couldn't fist it. Sam Ryan, maybe into the back. No. White Hills have got a few more men up forward. They've been pretty light on in the forward line this quarter. Ben Barton steps around, goes for a short kick. Finds Jed Brain. He's going to slow it up. Now he goes wide. Tom Hill's running through the middle. He's on Portaloo. Gets it forward. No, it's in the middle. It's all in that muddy pitch. It is slippery there. 23 for White Hills, with Bromley hot on his hammer. He picks it up but can't. It's a bit wet over there too. It's got very slippery, the ball. Number 14. Can't mark as Hugh McMurtry gets the fist. In the forward pocket for White Hills. Tom Hill in the ruck. Finds Snigersnake. He can't break free. He's going to get pinged again. He's been pinged 2 or 3 times this quarter now. His father standing behind us, but he's too busy, but he's stirring everyone up. So
Good effort in the first half.
yeah,
Going out the window.
he's been a bit smelly this last quarter. Bit of a whiff from the Sniger.
If I had a vote card, I'd still give him 2, I think.
Oh yeah, well he's still in Stu's votes. What's going to happen here? White Hills looking like they've kicked a goal, perhaps. Yeah, Ben Barton's given them the goal. He's kicked at the umpire, and it is a goal. That'll be 13-9-87 to White Hills 7-5-47. We'll have a quick update from the AFL. Adelaide Crows 35 and GWS Giants 101. That's a bit of a flogging. Here's our man Hamilton.
Is it all over, or just...
No, it's in the last quarter. He's up to 11 kicks, 57 Dream Team points.
There's only a proud uncle watching it now. The crowd's left him.
Oh yeah, Ray McAvoy still watching on the big screen. Even the kids in the GWS, they're out kicking the footy. We've got a Holoboski on the wing. Nice little chip pass. I reckon that's Luke Moore. Looking for someone. Finds Laneway. Right on the edge of the boundary over near the netball courts. Goes long into that dead pocket. Brain can't mark. Gets... Ball comes out to White Hills. Tackle there by Huey Barlow. No, still with White Hills. Barlow goes on. Affects us, sort of puts the bloke off his kick. Finds Jimmy wide open, McMurtry. Back into the Colbo forward line. Again, James Brain can't mark. They've tightened up on him.
Yeah, definitely. Kept him quiet in the second half.
5 goals to half time, was it? And then none in the second half? Sting's sort of gone out of the game now. She's queuing the rack job, I think. The sun's out again, which is nice. Who have we got next week, Stu? Heathcote, down at Heathcote.
Heathcote down at Heathcote.
Heathcote. White Hills finds, kicks it only to find Tom Hill at the end of it. He's sort of at the back flank, ever reliable, goes wider. There's Benny Barton, got a bit of room. Goes with a stabbing kick. Ooh, that's number 11, Hugh Barlow. Haven't seen Stephen Toohey out there for a while either.
No, I don't going on there. Well,
Huey.
Clark, the second half really hasn't been on.
Todd Clark's up in the booth.
Obviously, a couple of injuries.
Hugh Barlow, nice bit of work there over the far side. Olaboski picks it up. Or could suit maybe Sam Ryan. No, White Hills will get there first. Kicking across the face of goal. Strong mark by Wright against some pretty strong attention from Jed Brain in the back pocket. Dave Wright, who's long around the boundary. Bromley should fist it into touch. Right into the Colbo. There's a big boot into the Colbo goal square, but White Hills are going to run it out. Unless they're tackled, yes. Oh, he gets a handball away just in time. White Hills move it well. Ben Barton's got the bunch seat. There's Sniger Snake. Can't pick up the ball. He's been tackled several times, so he handballs quickly. It puts Ben Barton under a lot of pressure. They could probably wrap it up now, I reckon. It's getting a bit dull. The game's getting a bit dull, Stu.
It's,
Not many highlights in the second half.
yeah, really, well, if you think about the first quarter as well, I think there was really only 1 quarter of football.
Yes, yeah, that's right.
And that was the second.
Surrett gets the tap down. It's bloody not much action going on there. Lot of ball ups.
Interesting to see how the coach sees it.
This will be an undefeated start, which isn't a bad thing, really. We've played White Hills and North Bendigo maybe playing off, but the big threats will be Lockington and maybe Mounts. So still got them to go. Ball up again. Ruckman's 0-0 draw. Again, it'll be another ball up. Umpires will be sick of throwing it up.
It has been a game of stoppages.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
They've got a White Hills free for pushing the back. Or some sort of free. He goes wide, looking for the coach. He marks it. Out in the full, says the field umpire. No boundary umpire on that side. Flock of seagulls on this side. Luckily, Ben Barton, he stuffed the kick up, but he's got to take it again.
Story of the day.
Yeah. Those green boots, maybe he needs to change them over. The disposals have been quite poor. He's going to go wide. Finds Tommy Hill at the point post. He's going to switch again. Jed Brain. Gets his hands free, goes for Tom Hill. Nice long kick, looking for Sniger Snake. He's able to get it down. He's tackled again. Is there a more tackled man on the ground than the Sniger Snake at the moment?
I think it shows how much he's been in amongst it.
He has been not too bad. Will Lowe, can he keep it in? He does, but it's going to be taken out now. Has a bit of a wrestle with Leo Sayer.
Dog of the day for.
Oh, good work there by Luke Moore. Roves the pack. Eyes wide open, finds Price right at the edge of the cricket pitch. James Brain taps it out in front of himself. He's going to turn around, he's run a long way. McMurtry's run on. Slogan in there. Oh, can't quite get it through to Laneway, but he's able to kick another point.
The whistle's gone, mate.
There's a whistle, it might be a free.
I'm thinking he's got a free kick.
Free kick to Laneway.
Oh no, slide angle.
How many goals has Laneway? He's got this.
Yeah, it's coming back.
Well, he's
If he can kick this one, it'll be number 4.
probably not a bad return. So here we go, Laneway. It's I don't know what the... It's a goal. There's no...
That's a very uncelebrated goal.
Very unenthusiastic. It was hard to tell what the hell was going on there. That's Lane's 4th goal for the day.
If you had a vote card, Chris, who would you be thinking?
Votes. Oh, it's a bit hard. Yeah.
Really hard.
Yes. Oh, I think I'd have to give it to old Ruckman.
Yeah, that's where I'm thinking. Hadley most consistent all day.
Yeah.
I think I've done a complete backflip since half time.
Yeah, it's sort of the brain.
Jeff Brain's probably in amongst it now.
I agree. He'd probably be my 2nd vote actually. Luke Moore was in it.
I still think Hugh
McMurtry, yeah.
deserves one from the back line.
James Brain, of course, with his 5 goals.
But all in the first half, and then has been well held.
Laneway's got another chance at goal. Maybe too far out. He's up against the boundary line near the kindergarten.
He's the master of jump time goals, isn't he?
Yeah, it gets a few little cheapies at the end.
When everyone's doing their vote card and they're
Oh God, we're going to have to give him one. Bloody hell. Pain in the neck. Here he goes. Laneway runs in. Goes right up to the man on the mark, but he's made the distance. Umpire didn't move.
Yep.
That's another sausage. That's 5 goals for Laneway.
And that's what I'm saying.
Oh, I don't want to give him votes. Him and Ben Barton both can't get votes due to them being public nuisances. The score 15-9-99, 7-5-47 White Hills.
So they locked down Jed Brain in the second half, but they've let Laneway loose in the second half.
Yeah, that's right.
4 of his 5 have come.
White Hills get the clearance, but it's
Well, they've all been in the last quarter, actually.
a right angle clearance. And they heave it out towards the boundary line again. 34 on the ball, strongly tackled by the 35-year-old.
No breeze, and it's been a scoring end. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say about 70% of the goals have been up the northern end.
Yep.
There's Logan. Oh, he tried to find Pricey, but he couldn't get him. Pricey, no, snatches it back. Goes wide. There's no one there except the coach for White Hills. Barton peels back. 2 number... No, goes out. Probably opportunity missed there, White Hills. She's getting cooler all the time too.
Yeah.
Surrett gets tap out number 573. Benny Barton's underneath it all, I think. Maybe Logan Fitzgerald. Oh no, that's Laneway. Oh no, it is Logan, sorry. Number 17. Can we get an injury update report from Jared Kelly? Todd Clark? Bit tender. And Stephen Toohey? Tender groin. Maybe Meathead needs to give those blokes a rub. I don't think Stephen Toohey would want him anywhere near his groin with the deep heat. Anyway, Luke Moore gets legged. Manages to kick it to Alexander Van Ruswick. Call to play on. Does so. Switches play. Looking for Holoboski in his return game. Little up and under kick.
Been good in his first game.
In the second half, yes. There's a bit of time on the ground. There's Benny Barton. Gets a handball away. Finds Sam Ham Ryan. He handballs, but is tackled as he does so. That's Portaloo in there, I reckon. He'd be a bit sore, Holoboski. He doesn't look like he's running on. He's jogging up and down on the spot. "26 minutes gone. I think everyone's hoping that just wraps up. We can stand by the fire."
I'm thinking I'm going to leave you.
Stu's going to leave me.
I'm going to bow out.
You got to see it through. There's only 2 minutes left, Stu. Top 3 players before you go.
Tomboy nearly deserves a vote.
As Stu, he's influenced by the old who gets a few kicks in the last quarter.
I really did think Hugh McMurtry, when the pressure was on, was good. Hadley's a standout again today.
Hadley, 3 votes.
Oh, no, 3 for Hadley. You can raffle off the others because blokes came in and out of the game.
Yeah.
But like our back 6 once again, have been superb. I think Jed Brain has been pretty consistent right through again. Probably would have liked to have had 6 goals of his own, but has actually given it off to his brother a few times.
Yeah. Oh, hack and kick there from Whitehills. Finds Holoboski. Oh, good work from Hugh Barlow, but he gets pushed off it. Clint Shields looking for someone to give it off to. Goes over the top, Will Lowe. 2 Whitehills bloke sandwiches, and Will strolls into an open goal. 2 Whitehills trying to tackle Will, both headbutted each other, a bit like one of the old cartoon jobs.
Talk about blokes getting jumped on goals.
Yeah, Will Lowe, that's his 2nd goal, Dad. Yeah. So because of that, Will Lowe is down going into Stu Lowe's top 3.
He hadn't been too bad, but
yeah, he was good in the first half, probably a bit quieter in the.
Got a vote cut.
Yes. What do we got now? That's 15-9-99 to Whitehill 7-5-47.
For a scrappy game, it's a pretty big score still, isn't it? Like, you look back at that North Bendigo game where there were bugger all goals scored.
And it certainly was like, I know Bully was worried about this game, like, so from that point of view, he'd taken this score line every day. Barton flies over the top and manages to pick it up. Looking for Joey Barlow. Long loping strides. Heads towards his cousin Hugh. He's tipped over. White Hills picks out the bloody most weariest man in the world. Weary Surrett. Gets it out to Van Ruswick. There's Logan. Fitzgerald goes wide again. Too wide for James Brain. He gets the little handball away. Picks it up himself. Kicks it towards the middle. There's Sam Ryan. Oh, can't shrug the tackle. It's out of bounds. Ball up. Gets hacked out by James Brain, but it's going to be a point. Olivia McAvoy running out on the ground. There's Tom Hill's daughter. And Julian Bull's son. Running out to check out the crowd. And there's the siren. Colbo, 17-10-112. A couple of late goals. Whitehill, 7-5-47. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Damien. Thank you, Chips. Thank you, Stu Lowe, the stats man. Best players, quickly, I think...
The final goals? Or
yeah. 5 goals were James Brain in the first half. 5 goals to Laneway. 3 to someone else.
No, 2's all round.
2 Will Lowe, Jed Brain, and singles. Best players probably Hadley Surrett, I reckon. Maybe Hugh McMurtry, Luke Moore, Jed Brain. Yeah, some good players there. Some injury concerns to Todd Clark and Stephen Toohey. But all in all, a good result. Thank you. Good night.